Adam 22 is a schmuck for that, because I guess, what do you expect from a man that allows other men to fuck his wife on camera?
Hmm.
Like, I guess, what do you expect from a man that does a threesome with two dudes, him and another dude, on his wife? Did you see that one?
Yeah, his name was
Him
Lil
and Lil
D.
D. Yeah, I love Lil D.
I like Lil D.
It's a
Shout out to Lil D.
it's a
I
little
think
Lil D. It's a
his
little Lil
videos
D.
is fire. Anyway.
Yo, how you allow, and not only do you have sex with another man and your woman, right? You allow him to nut on her face. I saw the whole thing, homie.
I didn't see it. I just know of Lil D.
Both of these two dudes smutted Lena out on the couch and nutted on her face. He's tapping his wife while he's pushing her head down on Little D's D.
Like a
This is what he's
like
doing.
a like an alley oop.
This is what. Oh shit. Yo, this is the man that Ack deems his friend. This is a man that you. It's one thing to do business with a person, business, money, and
Yeah,
morals, and
one got more morals than the other.
it's not even that, because who are we to judge on what your morale level is, right?
True.
But when you do things like that, of not allowing that's supposed to be your friend, that's supposed to be your man. You
Yeah,
didn't
his
give him the
friend.
respect. You didn't give Act.
And then like around March to like June, I'm gonna start working on videos, like music videos and stuff, and visuals.
Okay. Another thing with the cradle thing, that I gotta appreciate, like, since I met him, he really puts a focus into one song at a time. The Chase, he shot the documentary, he shot a video, and he saw the Chase all the way through. Now, Wolfpack, he saw it all the way through, and he premiered a new song that he got with his sister yesterday. That, when I tell you the vibes, that's their pocket. That's their pocket. Like, they can, if you do something 75% and I do 75%, when we come together, that's a 150, right? So that's how I think about it with them. Like, that's their, whatever they may lack or trying to get better at as artists,
They can bring it out of each other.
they bring it out of each other. Cause that song yesterday when they performed together, I was like, we're hot, by the way. You could say, I was like, yo, that's it right there. And then he said, he said it. He doubled down on what I'm saying. He's like, I know, good thing it was empty. It don't matter, whichever one you throw. Like, him taking his time with each song really shows you that's probably the better way to do it. At least for him, he's an R&B singer.
I mean, that's what I kind of do too. All my songs too. The thing I do though is once everything is like at least recorded,
Yeah.
and I just hear the song at least like 200-300 times and try to see like, okay, maybe I got sound better on this part, or maybe I can add this sound effect, or maybe add this type of visual, like this recorded piece to the track to bring it out more. Like I understand when it comes to like those type of things with your songs, you put a lot of love into it and try to make it. You want to make sure like especially when you drop albums that it's damn near impossible. Like it's hard to make. It's hard to make like
Every song single. Yeah. Every song a single.
like every song is gonna go. Like if I drop like a thriller ass record, every one of those is gonna hit like a billion streams.
And that's not the. See,
But that was different.
sometimes.
Quincy Jones. That was different.
Sometimes I feel like that can be your downfall too. Like, if you always try to outdo yourself from the last thing you did, because they say you're only as good as the next thing you're gonna do as an artist, right? So it's like, if you always try to outdo yourself, that might be like a monkey on your shoulder type shit, because now you lost the. Unless your love is outdoing yourself, that's some egotistical shit. But if your love is to outdo yourself, then hey. But for the most part, I think if you love yo-yoing, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep yo-yoing because you love yo-yoing, not because you want to you want to be better than you were every time you do it.
Oh, I actually got a story right now. Actually, from one of my
This
friends.
nigga just yo-yoing.
I don't want to mention their name because we're recording right now, but he he kind of fell out of it with music for about a year, and he's just now trying to get his groove back. And I asked him like, "Yo,
Stella?
huh?"
I think Stella got your groove back.
Yeah, he pretty much is starting to get his groove like back into the swing of things. And I asked him like, I didn't really ask him like what happened, like why he haven't been out, because he was gone for like a year, and I'm like, I usually see him before that. He would drop visuals. But let me sit down. First of all, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Richard Picasso. I'm here with G out of character.
Hey, yo.
I know, like, we're not traditional starting stuff. Like, this is how we do, the game 50 Cent.
This is how we do.
Shout out to Prime, even though they don't sponsor this show. Like, I wish they would.
Shout out to Prime. Y'all niggas is dope. Paul Brothers, keep it going.
All right, so.
Stop extorting Puerto Rico.
Okay, so.
That's why they moved to Puerto Rico, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Taxes. They ain't stupid.
I know. So, what I was saying before, fuck, what was I saying?
Oh, you had a person that he wants to get back into.
Yeah, he wants to get back into music, and it was like, before he took like, I guess, a year hiatus, he had like albums. He was like doing songs with.
He
like,
was
all
leveled.
These,
He was leveled.
He was leveled up, working with like all these like underground, like well-known underground hip hop people.
Okay.
Being part of videos and songs with them and stuff.
All up in the videos.
Yep.
Dancing.
Yep, he was doing his thing, and he's somebody I looked up to. He's somebody I knew for like a really, really long time since I first started.
Okay.
So practically about 10 years now at this point. And he kind of like asked in a way because I wanted him for a feature.
Okay.
For a song.
Okay.
And he's like, he's kind of been like a loner right now, he said. And he wants to, kind of slowly get back into it because he fell out of it because of like the whole business aspect of it. And I didn't go too deep with that because I didn't want it to be like a thing where I don't like make him sad or anything.
What? Yeah, but what does that have to do with you asking him to be on the track?
It was something about him being like, as I said, like a loner, like getting back into the groove of it. Because, like, if I took like a year off, and I'm like my headspace is not there to like do features or even perform, like I could kind of get it a little bit.
Well, nah. Being honest with the fact he's not gonna give you his best performance because he's not there for it. That's the best thing that you can do is just take his honesty and be like, all right, then we can't make this happen because you don't you it's all about levels, maybe you give opportunity to somebody that isn't on the level with you because you see potential in them. You think that you can make something with them better, like just like we just spoke with Cradle and Moon, right?
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Or the other side of it is that you outclass them, you outshine them, and then it becomes a little bit of a, so that's why you can't, unfortunately, you gotta move with the people that are moving with you. Nobody can be like a slack in what you're trying to do because it doesn't do any better for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people that I looked up to growing up, and I I don't have that desire to make a track with them. I don't have that. They were dope. They're in their pocket. What they did, how they. Not to say they're not dope still. Not. But when I liked their shit at the time, that was for the time. Now it's like, unless we come together unless it makes sense, there's no reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you gonna? What is the point of you doing something unless it totally makes sense?
And I get it.
And I mean that money wise. I mean that, in your soul, you have to prosper. You don't. I don't know. Gun to the head. Would I work with somebody knowing that we have a toxic relationship, but we make good work together? Gun to the head. I would. I would. I'll push that. I'll push that toxic envelope to make good music. All right. I will Tina Turner this shit and get slapped up just to come out with what's love got to do with it. You know what I'm saying? That this is you got to ask yourself. Would you get Joe Jackson to get Mike again? Yeah. I think that, see, that's a prime example of those relationships being toxic, but you prosper from them.
Hmm.
There's a difference when you can't even prosper for somebody. Yo, you cool, we friends, you my nigga and all this. Like, yo, it'd be the worst when you got that friend that he's dope as a friend, and then he hits you up, yo, son, let me get on that track with you, B.
Oh God,
Or
I
what,
know that.
nigga? What about when you got the home studio and he's like, yo, can I just come through and record that track with you, son? And I'm looking at the, you know how you said
And then,
about your friend? I got the same friend, my nigga. Hasn't recorded in years. Hasn't done nothing in years. And he hits me up like, yo, G, what you think the chances are of me getting in the studio, son? Like, but don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I just want to come through, record something. And then he doubles
what?
down. He said, yo, you think you could shoot a video for me if I record it?
But why you don't want to know? It's the
This nigga
question.
hasn't done this shit in fucking years. There's no reason for you to do this shit. And you just want rap to rap?
Like, why are you doing this for?
Those type of relationships?
Like, I mean, if you're doing it for yourself, it's like that. I kind of don't understand when it comes to like music.
And
It's
don't
like,
be
who
getting
you
on
gonna
the
show
track.
this off to?
Don't
Is
be
this
getting
just
on
for
the
you?
track talking drug shit neither. Don't be getting, if I know you,
Then you gotta
for
drop
the
that.
past 5 6 years.
And we're dropping that. I don't care. I won't even tell you I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it. Because if you're like rapping, like if it's like a personal diary type shit, like if you're rapping like it's about like, yo, I gotta be better, la la la, and you're going, yo, drugs, guns, money, murder, sex. Nah, I'm dropping it without telling you.
He said I'm dropping it. Yo, that's
I'm not gonna tell you.
but
I'm
just
not.
put snippets out.
I don't want your ass scab. I'm taking all the money because I dropped it and taking
Put
everything.
it under me
100%
completely.
music, publishing, all that's me.
Speaking of all,
I'll take even further. I'll make a flyer.
oh shit, this nigga will put a premiere. Yo,
I'll make a premiere on YouTube.
make a premiere.
Premiere on Instagram.
Yo, you won't know that I see. You know, niggas. I had Yazzie in the studio like 2 weeks ago, and you know, whatever. Nigga, let me tell you something. Studio mode is supposed to be like gym locker talk. It's supposed to be like golf. It's supposed to be like fishing.
That's your meditation, bro.
It's a studio time is not to be, maybe some epic moments like a failed something happens, but for the most part, you're not supposed to have cameras running in the studio unless it's for security purposes.
Yes.
Now, when you go to my studio, it's a mix of everything. It's this, that, and third. So when I have certain people in my studio that I'll never know if I'm gonna get them over here again, or I fuck with them so much, or I know today is gonna be a good fucking day. Before it begins, I tell everybody, listen, because everybody notices the camera, so I'm like, listen, they're recording. I'm gonna record. I don't mind, right? And in the beginning, everybody is always like, nah, yeah, but 2.5 hours into it, and you're doing something that you probably don't want the world to see, and you remember the camera's recording. Oh, I love it. Yo, that's been recording the whole time, right? Yeah. Nigga, you gotta delete that shit.
No.
I'm like, yo, B, listen, I'm not gonna put it out. This is for the archives. I clip it up when I put it out and all this shit, but I'm not gonna.
This is just the dirt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end
If
of
you
the
start
day,
acting funny, you know we got evidence.
that's one thing that I really, that's one thing that I do harp on. I do harp on capturing moments in film. Pictures are dope. The reason they're worth 1,000 words is because they're not doing anything. Pictures are still moments. So you can imagine, yo,
Video
I
is
remember
just
that.
video's one word.
Look at the background. Look at the background. Look, Timmy's in the back with
pic-
his dick out. You remember that
A
night?
picture's 1,000 words. A video is just one word.
Yeah, like with a video though, you capture everything.
Like it's like if you get the picture with the D out and everything, it's like you can say like, what was he doing there? But with the video, if he has D out, you can see why he has D out.
Exactly. Speaking of D out, my ninja. Speaking of D out, what's up with your boy Ack? What's up with your boy, my ninja? Talk to
It's
him.
not really what's up with that. It's what's up with his boy. His boy.
Nah, what's up with your boy, B? That's your boy Ack. B.
Yeah, my boy. I love academics. I hope we get part of the academy. He's starting his whole branch. He just signed Troy Ave. So let's get on that shit. But come on, yo, Act. Yo, if you out there, you want the what's up, everybody under the wing?
We got a box first. And then I'll sign to you. All right.
Right.
We close the door. Nobody, no cameras. We got a box.
Why you gotta fight Act?
But leave your guns. Leave your gun. Cause I want to see if Axe bought it.
I think he is about that.
I don't think he bought it, B. Even getting caught lacking. Look.
Okay, what do you do?
All right. First and foremost, let's go to the chick that's claiming rape. Let's go to the
That was
great,
already settled.
great. But let's go to the chick that's claiming that. Let's go to his story of the situation.
Look, he
You know what
explained
the
the story.
situation is?
Yeah.
I was drunk, fell asleep. She slept with the homies, then tried to blame me.
Long story
What are you
short,
doing? Falling asleep with a with this chick there. One, two, with the homies. How do you fall asleep with all the? You know,
was drunk.
You know, you the rich. That's my point, though. That's my point. That he had done. He dumb for shit like that. And shit like that is his fault completely. And now
it wasn't his
he's
fault.
back with the glizzy.
Oh, Cheyenne. He dropped the name of Cheyenne.
How is he back with the chick?
I don't know. He said they trauma bonded.
Yo, bro,
he got a
what
special connection
chick?
with her.
What chick? What chick sends a picture of your D to two of arguably top 10 in the hip hop culture space of podcasting, of information,
I was like blogging.
of blogging, even blogging.
Yep.
Top 10 right now in culture, right? Who is this woman? The audacity of her to send these pictures to.
To Adam 22,
How-
Brad, all them dudes.
What is wrong with Act? That's why I think Act needs to get beat up, because somebody needs to beat some sense into you, boy. What's wrong with him? He got so much money.
She ran off with $500,000.
Over time, she was
Yeah,
taking it.
over time. Like
That's even-
how you hit up 8 safes.
Nigga, but
8 safes.
No, but that's even scarier, because that's the person that's been working for you for 30 years and stealing for you for over 30 years. That's even scarier. How you gonna keep fucking with this chick? But you know why though, right?
He love.
No, I like
Love make you do.
if his
step a lot of
if his
bullshit.
D's really that small, that's why. Because he ain't gonna he probably not a woman pleaser. He's probably not good in that area. He's probably, and it's not only.
I mean, I think he kind of admitted that.
It's not
too.
only because of the shrimp D and not. He probably just not
He got
know
br-
how to take down the P
He
well.
compensates for his bread.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's the type of ninja to pay for threesomes and sit down and have a dinner with them before he has sex with them.
Like,
He's literally the type of nigga to order escort bitches to the crib, and then from the crib go to risk cruise, some shit like that. Go fuck some to eat, pay for a $5,000-$10,000 dinner, and then go home and try to have sex with them. He's that nigga. You know, like he's probably just not good at it. And I never seen her, but she's probably bad.
Yeah, I've seen her. I mean, she's all right.
She's probably
She ain't like,
she
you
probably
know.
got good for JJ, good box. She probably got amazing box, and the way he feels in that box, she could probably do no wrong to him. Stole over $500,000, embarrasses him by sending out pics.
To his blog friends.
And the worst part about that is that
Been arrested. She been like in, I think, the jail. Not jail.
those aren't
The
real
police been to
friends.
their house like 1,000,000 times.
Those aren't real friends though.
What do you mean we're friends? Even Adam 22, he talked about like, yo, why you sending me a picture of Axe D for? He even said the way that he was talking to her, it was like talking to the Joker from.
No.
I'm pretty sure he knew what's up.
Adam 22 is a schmuck for that, because I guess what do you expect from a man that allows other men to fuck his wife on camera? Like I guess what do you expect from a man that does a threesome with two dudes, him and another dude on his wife? Did you see that one?
Yeah, his name was
Him and Lil D. Yeah, I love Lil D.
I like Lil D. Shout out to Lil
It's
D.
Lil- it's
I
Lil
Lil
D.
D. Yeah, his
Lil
videos
D.
is fire. Anyway.
Yo, how you allow, and not only do you have sex with another man and your woman, right? You allow him to nut on her face. I saw the whole thing, homie.
I didn't see it. I just know of Lil D.
Both of these two dudes smutted Lena out on the couch and nutted on her face. He's tapping his wife while he's pushing her head down on Little D's D.
Like a.
This is what he's
like
doing.
a like an alley oop.
This is what. Oh shit. Yo, this is the man that Ack deems his friend. This is a man that you. It's one thing to do business with a person, business, money and
Yeah,
morals, and
one got more morals than the other.
it's not even that, because who are we to judge on what your morale level is, right?
True.
But when you do things like that of not allowing that's supposed to be your friend. That's supposed to be your man. You
Yeah,
didn't
his
give him the
friend.
respect. You didn't give Act the respect of saying, yo, bro, I'm gonna keep this footage just in case we ever go sour, but I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm gonna leave this shit alone. He immediately the next day brings it up to Whack 100, who's trying to
Oh,
curve him.
whack 100,
Yo,
man. I
Whack
forgot about that part.
Whack 100 is trying to curve him. He's over here like, you didn't curve. I wasn't tagged in that text. I wasn't tagged in that. No, I wasn't there. No, I didn't. Yo,
It's
he's
clubhouse talk.
but yo, he's trying to curve him. Like, Adam, don't even talk about that. He's trying to curve him. And Adam just fuck it. Just and then Adam tried to deny that he said something. He said that this nigga had a small fucking pee-pee. So Adam is trying, he's like, no, I didn't say it like that. And Whack plays the audio. And Whack goes, nigga, look how you said it. And yo, Adam's insulting Act. Straight up. You know, you heard Lena's response? When she saw the picture? Adam goes, I showed Lena the picture. Look what you're doing. Like on air to your, I showed Lena the picture, and she goes, I feel bad for Act, man. I feel. Yo, you got a porn star bitch. You got a porn star bitch going, I feel bad for this nigga. That's bad. That's sad. That's fucked up. And yo, you know what? All that is body deformity. You know, at the end.
I feel like fucking that.
Yo,
Like he got
that's
he was born like that.
I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Little dick is a syndrome. Little dick is a
You
disease.
could be born with a little D.
But that's a disease. That's like
No
born.
pun intended.
That's,
No
yo,
pun intended.
Yo, that's like being born like with half a pinky or something. That's a disability. To be born with a little D is and I'm not talking.
They say people with dimples is a deformity.
Dimples can be cute.
So
Nowhere
can
does
be
it.
cute.
That's the problem. A dick ain't supposed to be cute. It's supposed to. That's just supposed to come out, and you're supposed to like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, like these not supposed to be cute, nigga. It looks ugly.
Okay, was there
It's
ever a
just-
moment you pull your pants down and a girl was like, that little? Or
No. I get you got a nice dick. Not like I ain't got. I'm not sitting here on a fucking jumbotron, bro. You know what I mean? My shit ain't like fucking like da da.
on the Summer Jam screen.
I just got women say I got a nice D. You know, at the end of the day, that motion in the ocean shit, that shit's true. Look, I had a homegirl.
Oh boy, story time.
Look, me and her used to sleep with each other, right? So we stopped sleeping with one another, and she starts sleeping with my mans. So we're on a conversation on a 3-way phone call, me, her, and another chick, and she starts talking about like, yo, this thing got a little dick. And I'm like, yo, you foul. Like, you can't do that. Like, you can't, but how low? Like, what are we talking about? Now, I'm curious. And she's like, yo,
Right,
bro.
that's fucked up. But
Nah,
go on.
she said-
But go on.
She said she couldn't, this is the second time I've heard this about my homie. He's unrideable. That's how small this is the second time I heard that from another 2 chicks.
How you unrideable?
But homie bodied up. He's
fit, he looks
skinny.
fit.
Skinny. You would think he puts it down. He probably does. He probably sits there and goes really hard to get that fucking nut out. But that it's like I said, it's a body that you can't help that. But you can compensate because look, she ends up having 2 kids with him, and then like we speak again, and she goes, I think my vajayjay got smaller. Because what happens is the body, you conform to the people that you're with.
Yeah,
women get the periods at the same time. You know what I mean? Like people have some type of thing where when you get used to somebody's presence, some of their actions become yours.
And vice versa.
You know what I mean? Like, but don't think because you hang around a big D type of ninja that you gonna get one. It don't act like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I can totally get where unfortunately, he's not gonna succumb or admit to his positioning in this situation. All these things are happening to him and will continue to happen to him. He will continue to be the laughing stock. Homie, you didn't look good when you responded back to Adam. You're sitting there on your live stream. You're angry. Yo, you know what the comment said? Act yelling in the camera is hilarious. Yo, they're making fun of you, my ninja. They're making fun of you. And if you push the wrong button too hard, Adam is gonna put that picture out. He don't care about your relationship. Adam don't care about the relationship if he's allowing people to dick down his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and maybe who are we? They're in a porn space, they're porn stars, this is what they do. It just looks a little clout chasey. It looks like you're smutting her out for money.
Exactly.
And that don't look like real love. Like
That part, it's like
that don't look like real love. Pimps do that to whores, to hoes.
it's like you got married at business for a business expense. You're not married for love. You're married because y'all both generate X amount of dollars and y'all can bring more together.
Yo, Whack is sick. Whack was like, don't feel bad about talking about that nigga. How many times you think that nigga sat there and beat his meat to your wife? Yo, I'm like,
Wow.
oh shit, I beat my meat to his wife too. Like, yo. But it's, think about that. Think about where you're placing your wife, and all these niggas is around you, right? Yo, you don't feel weird inviting niggas to like the family barbecue?
No,
Inviting people to like the family barbecue, to an outing, to, yo,
it's millions of dollars.
yo,
there.
bro,
Nobody cares.
Lena is getting, she's nominated for an award with
AVN
Jason Love
Yep.
for the best scene.
Yep.
Yo,
That's nothing new.
you're in the crowd with your wife
Yep.
at an award show. She gets awarded and goes up there with that big black dude, and they're in the moment, they're receiving the award, and he grabs her ass and kisses her right there.
I mean, think about porn stars who are married that got husbands that are not in porn.
What?
Well, think about other porn stars that are married to men who are not in porn. They're just regular ass dudes.
Yeah, but that's why that never gets to us. Adam 22 is in our hip hop space with his shit nanigans. You understand? Like, our hip hop space ain't that much better. Niggas kill each other. Niggas sell drugs. Niggas do drugs. And I know that's all that everywhere.
Women twerk, pop their
But that's not
ass.
only in hip hop. That people kill each other. That's a people thing. It's just we commercialize it. You know what I mean? We commercialize the killing. We commercialize the. That's what hip hop is great at doing, and the consumer buys it.
Yep.
So I don't know where the. My point is that these niggas, yo, all these people, son, all these people in these spaces, their relationships are so fucking tainted. Like, that's why Adam can get away with murder, cause that nigga. What you gonna do? What you gonna say about my? Look at your hip hop. Look at your hip hop. Look at what y'all niggas do. What, you mad cause my wife getting fucked on camera and I'm getting paid for it?
Do you think it's from, and I quote, you think he has the complexion for the protection?
I don't. The more I listen to Adam 22, when he does these pods and he's why he's a good interviewer? He shuts the fuck up. He talks when it's time to talk, but for a lot of podcast, like a lot of guests, yo, he be letting them go. He lets them go. I think that's a really good trait. We're not here.
Vlad does that too.
What?
Vlad does that too.
I think that's a super good trait, though. I think that between
want-
Vlad and between Adam 22, that's why, in my opinion, because they found us. They found people that want to talk about shit. Now we get prosperity. We become rich through these 1 minute moments of time, whether it's like a Queen's flip moment or whether it's like a viral moment or you rap 16 bars, or we get think about Young Ma, she the Chirac freestyle. Think about, that's a moment in time. They get into these moments now, and I don't think it's not that it's not sustainable. I think if you don't know how to navigate the landscape, it's hard to manage to top that or do more or be expected of. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't. I got my moment. I'm here and now. Now what you do with it? Now, what do you do with your moment? Do you become a Adam 22, a Vlad, and you find people in hip hop, right, that become famous for these moments, and you let them go? This guy's famous for, he just had a nigga that stole a car, crashed it into his old job, and broke his ankle monitor off to be on the podcast. 48-minute interview. That's clout chasing. That's I gotta get this right now. But that's what the news does. Adam 22 and Vlad just do what the news does better than a lot of other people in our hip hop space. They just do it better. And that's why they get what they get for it. At the same time, you're going to have haters when you're on the top of Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether he's pimping out his wife or not. That's why I said, what are you going to take away from him? We kill each other for no reason. So what? He's letting niggas fuck his wife. You watch porn, right?
Yep.
All those bitches, some of those bitches have boyfriends or husbands or kids. They're the same thing as he is. Why is anybody bothered by what he's doing? But you know what did bother me? And yo, he got jokes, but that's what I say. Yo, he said the only problem that he has with the going to those award shows sometimes is the tranny niggas all walk up to him and say try to do business with him, and he's like, I don't know if I'm there yet to have sex with a butthole, with a guy butthole with a dick in it. Like I don't know if I'm there yet. And Whack 100 go, oh, so you thinking about it? So you thinking about it, dog, right? He's like, I'm not saying I won't. It's like, yeah, you
thought about it.
You gay. You gay, dog? It's all right if you gay. I don't care, dog. Like,
You're trying to egg this shit on.
I could see Adam 22 doing a tranny scene with his girl over the next year. I could see two dicks and him fucking the chick that has the dick.
Yeah.
And his wife. I could see he's gonna
Probably
push
him
this.
sucking it.
Yo, bro, and it will make it will make billions. It will break the internet
Yo.
again. Adam 22 will break the internet
porn
again.
stars actually make more than regular porn stars.
I believe it. That's a lot of pain. Taking it up a fucking butt. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I know shit comes out my ass and it hurts sometimes when I'm trying to push shit out my ass. Imagine some nigga trying to stuff some shit in your ass. You know, like, yo, these bitches that be getting gaped, I'm like, you got talent, girl. I don't care what they say. I seen a chick spitting out ping pong balls out her asshole, bro. Opening and closing it. I'm like, something about this is oddly attractive. I don't know why I find this interesting. I don't want to fuck that thing after it. It's not like I'm sitting here like, let me get the pussy while you spit out balls out your ass. I'm not sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not there for that. Yo, it was so hard yesterday at the show not to like say certain things because there was kids in the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh man, because they had the screen up. And I was like, yo, I was going to say, I was like, imagine you watch midget porn. And, like, that was the last thing that was on your web browser. And now it's on the fucking...
Yeah. Real quick, somebody on my TikTok, when I posted the freestyle video for you, of you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, somebody commented, like, he's like, you're perfect for the whole spear of my Instagram.
Oh, yeah,
like, they like you as a recurring role.
Oh, yeah, no. We work together. But that, see... I think there's a key in not spamming or drowning. Sometimes when you on the internet and people doing the same thing, you start to get annoyed of it. It starts to get boring. You know what I mean? People are doing the same thing. It starts to get boring. Like, I get playing pranks on people, but sometimes I be feeling the people's pain. Like, and then I have to read the comments and be like, oh, that's like, see, some people agree that it's staged. Cause dog, I be tight. You got this dude named Ali Cheeser. Yo, he be hitting people with water bottles with a water gun inside of a chip bag. So he'll have a water gun inside of a chip bag and say, you yo-yoing? He'll wet you and just start looking away and act like he's chewing the bag. And he'll do that shit for like, he'll keep fucking with you. And then some people get really upset. Like, and
one of my other friends kind of does that. His name is Smiley Hundo. Shout out to him.
I could tell when it's staged.
Yeah.
I could tell when it's not. And it's fucked up. Like, yo, I don't know how I would react if somebody was pranking me. I don't, because why are you bothering me? Don't give me this, oh, I'm just playing, man. I just wanted to laugh, man. Like, you ever seen the dude, I think his name is something Bully. And he a brolic black dude.
Oh, yeah. I
walking around with a gun,
like,
too.
Walking like...
And he goes, damn, nigga, you shorty. Damn, shorty ass fat. Right when shorty went in there, damn, shorty ass fat. And yo, you gotta see these niggas. They get so bad. And he's like, nigga, so what you gonna do? You gonna pull up? You gonna pull up, nigga? What you gonna do then, nigga? You gonna do that, shorty? You trying to stop the dude? I'm like, yo, bro, that's foul. You a fucking brolic dude with a gun, and you disrespectful to a nigga like, damn, you shorty ass fat. What do you do? Like, I had a dude in high school fucking slap my girl's ass going up the stairs. He was a big Dominican. But I had the advantage because I was up the stairs. So at that point, we're almost same height. So I kicked him down the stairs. I had no choice. This is him of my life. Like, I'm not. Yo, her ass got slapped, and then she looked at me like, and I looked at her like, what you want me to do? You want me to do something that big? Like that, I make the joke all the time. But if the rock turns around and tells you that girl, like, yo, I'll take that girl, or grabs your girl's ass or some shit like that. Like, I'm looking at my girl like, why you let that happen? Like, this is your fault, right?
Victim blaming her.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame her. No, it is her fault. She did this.
Why
Like,
your ass gotta be
you
fat
want to
today?
walk around with this fucking ass right now, all out. You knew this nigga was there. You ain't gonna tell you didn't know the Rock was there.
That nigga licks actual rocks, and you think I'm gonna fucking fight a nigga like that?
Yo, this nigga licks rocks.
Nigga eats rocks for breakfast. What the fuck?
Oh man, what else is
That
happening?
nigga's a fucking walking Geodude.
Oh, that's not bad.
My sister's pregnancy. It's
Oh, you
officially out
really
now.
gonna put that shit out right now?
It's already out. So she's already mad I released it.
Yo, I've never seen. If you guys go to his Instagram and see the reaction video of their father, I've never seen such a mixed bag of emotions all in a moment. Yo,
They got 5 emotions
yo,
at
that
the
nigga
same
had
time.
like 25 emotions. He
At
went.
one time.
That nigga, he had bodily function harm. He was like, yo, I got a shit.
At one moment, he got skinny, he got fat at the same time.
Yo, you guys fucked his brain up. They bring him a cake. Who doesn't like ice cream with cake? It looked so delicious. And at first, the first thing I saw was the cake. I'm like, oh, happy birthday. You know what I mean? It's great cake. And then there's something around the brim. And the brim is like, I think we're pregnant or some shit like that. Like, and he's
happy birthday.
Yo,
oh, yeah, let me see.
Yo, his reaction. I think I could bring it up here.
Yeah, if you can.
Let me see something. I think I could bring it up.
I think it's just dad I'm pregnant extra shit. Wait. I'm trying to make it come up right now on my phone to see.
Nah, keep talking. I'm
Alright,
gonna see if I could bring it up.
As you may or may not know, it says my sister is pregnant. It will be her first child. And I'm gonna be an uncle. What that means, I'll be an uncle for the first time. So Uncle Picasso loading. And I can't wait to meet the little one that's going to be, part of me, pass the bloodline on, and I could teach somebody yo-yo tricks other than myself. And I will nurture and love this child as if it were my own. And I can't wait. Because my mom and dad are excited. Very big news for 2024.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel amazing. It's like to be an uncle, like for especially my sister, is definitely gonna be beautiful. Especially here, watching them grow.
I can't bring it up. I have to
Okay.
shut down OBS and turn it back.
Okay, don't worry about it.
But next time I could do it. I put display capture on, so now I can show whatever's on the other screen.
Okay, cool. But yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. The 2024 is definitely a new year. Addition to the family, extending. My grandmother's bloodline. Still going here. Ironically, my dad is the only sibling that does not have grandkids. All his other ones do, except him.
Really?
And there's 8 of them, and he's the only one that doesn't have kids. Like his kids don't have kids until now.
Well, I mean, I think this is the ripe age. You having kids in your 50s is a little crazy. Having kids in your 40s, if you're not still chasing a dream at 40, and you can spend time with your kid, it'll be great. You'll be 60 when they're 20, see them off to college. You can still have energy to run with them. But if you're 30, this is a weird time because I feel like I
People
feel
are having kids older now.
but that's because we realize that in our 30s we're still not complete yet. There's still goals and things we
Mhm.
want to accomplish,
Like I want kids, but I know everything I want to do in my life is nowhere near complete. But
and
I
I
want kids.
and I wonder, no disrespect, I wonder if I asked people uh that have children that had children young,
Like in their
would they
early 20s and
would
stuff.
they do it over? Like, would you have this kid again? Would you do? I wonder what's the ratio of people that would say like
No.
yes to no. You know what I mean? Because some people would be like, "Oh man, I wouldn't train. I know it was rough,
Yeah.
but I love my kid. My kid turned out
But
great."
but
And then you got other people that are like,
but
this fucking kid, motherfucking mutated my body. I used to be a fucking 36D. I used to have a nice fucking small waist. This little motherfucker gave me this fat belly. Now I look like shit.
no, I had one woman that she admitted I think her kid was like already like 5 or 6 at the time. And she was like, if I could go back in time, I would have not had my kid.
You a piece of shh. You a piece of denying your kid. Wanting your kid to die. No,
But
it's
see,
funny.
look, that's why they probably don't say they don't regret having their kids because they don't want to hear that. But look, be
You
honest
fell
with
for my
yourself. If you could
trap.
go back and didn't want, it
You
didn't have
fell
this
for
shot.
my.
Like some, they already have a kid, but they'll be like, oh, I regret having a second
Shorty's
kid.
like, God, if I could go back, I would have just swallowed it.
Yep.
I would have just swallowed it. I knew he shouldn't have came in my pussy.
Look, some regret the second kid and don't mind the first kid.
Yo, B, it's weird because why keep having children if you didn't want to have the first one?
Or the
I know
second.
women that up to their third, but giving me, oh my God, I don't want to have no kids again. This nigga this nigga that. I
So,
can't do
so
this.
why you keep doing it?
And then why you keep like,
Why you keep opening your legs?
it's not even opening your legs. Just,
Why you
yo,
let him nut?
no, not even only that. But, yo, some niggas are assholes. They want to trap you.
Oh,
I had an ex girlfriend that, yo, it's the minute that the dude that was chasing her all her life got her, the minute we broke up and he got her, the first thing he did was give her a baby. First thing he did, B, he didn't even hesitate. First time, here, bow, take all my cum, have my kid. You with me forever, bitch. Y'all, they be those
those are
weirdo, grimy
disgusting.
niggas out there.
Yep. Niggas
Weirdo,
with nothing
grimy niggas
going
that
on
want
in
to
their
trap the
lives.
woman and keep her for forever. Like, y'all niggas is weirdos, just having kids out of spite because you're like, I love this woman and I'm never going. And then you make her life fucking miserable.
Like
Or vice versa.
if-
She makes your life miserable.
if I can't have it, nobody can.
And
Okay.
if she can't have you, nobody can neither. She's gonna make sure, no, you got a new chick around my son.
Yep.
No, you don't.
Yep.
You better get that chick away from my fucking
Yep.
son.
That's like the worst.
And that,
Especially
and then
no
she'll be extra
disrespect.
spiteful, nigga. She'll get a lesbian. She'll get a girlfriend. She won't even get a guy friend. So
That's
now it'll be
sad.
two girls raising your son, right? And
Two
one of
mommies.
them, and one of them look like Tupac, and one of them look like Tupac. When she comes to drop off your son, she got the bandana forward, and she's like, "Yo, what up, nigga?
One of them
Here's your
like
kid.
looking like Snoop Dogg,
Yo, here's your kid," and you're like,
looking like Wiz
Marlene?
Khalifa.
And he's like, and then she's like, "Nah, nigga, it's not Marlene. I go by Michael now." What you doing here? I'm eating your girl's pussy, nigga. Damn. Like, yeah, fuck. You walking away with your son like, and then he's like, Michael's pretty cool. And you're like, motherfucker. Hey, yo, women are bad, yo.
Yo, and it sucks. Like, no disrespect to anybody, especially that is like a single mother or even a single father. Like,
No, yo, this is all podcasting. Stop. We're potting, bro. Like, tired of you
but
people.
it does happen.
Tired of you people. Yeah, no, this is reality. We only know the realities we see. To
I
speak about.
guarantee you know somebody that has a kid, and there's a stepdad, quote unquote, in their life that's only probably with them out of spite for the actual baby daddy.
Oh, that's there too. That's there too. Like, there's definitely niggas like,
I look, my new man. He treats me good. He takes me places. He buys me things. He treats my son right. He treats my daughter right. And he's in the back, like, probably like, oh, I'm gonna kill this nigga. When I'm fuck this. When he's watching,
yeah,
fuck that nigga.
I can't like. That's why. See, that's why it gets. That's why children are messy. Don't have kids, y'all. Have
No.
them later.
Look, I tell you, it's never the child's fault at the end of the day. No, because it's like it's sometimes it's most of it is like who you have it with, and I actually learned that like working in a hospital that deals with babies. Because when I talk to like these new dads and these new moms and stuff, it's like I'm glad I finally found. They be like, oh, I'm glad I found her because Like my ex, I had a kid with her. Fuck can't stand her at all. Like one of them was like, I wish he was dead and I could just take my son.
I hate people that do that shit though. You know why? Because you knew the person you was having a kid with was slightly retarded when you was having sex with them. You knew like that's why I have never had a child. No offense. Um, most of the women I've been with is slightly retarded. Like, and I don't mean that like they have mental issues. I mean that like I saw something in them that I'm like, oh my god, if 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 this is what can happen, right, from us going wrong with a moment in time, what about
A
when we
second.
gotta what about when we gotta deal with each other for forever because we brought a life into this world? So what about when we got to deal with each other for forever? Once I see something that's slightly a little bit off about you, I can't have kids with you.
Like,
My pullout game becomes
uh,
stronger. Like it goes on
like
steroids. I'll still hit it, but now I'm like,
speed of light.
best 60 seconds of your life. Before I was making love to it because I'm like,
Now you do instant transmission.
you over here like, yeah, like you over here like, you know what? Things, and then you convince yourself because of alcohol, because of you
Yep.
convince yourself, you be like, you know what? You in there, that shit good. And you're like, you know what? If I didn't pull out, we had she might
Start
be
thinking of a life and
it might
shit.
be your whole life. And then you think about that little retarded flare up that you had earlier at dinner or something, you're like,
Like you like grapes?
you know
Yeah.
what?
Like you like
I'm gonna
grapes?
start going a little
Like
let me
you're
get the
asking
fuck
like
out of here.
you like what's your favorite fruit? And she'll be like corn. And it's like
Oh man.
uh, uh,
What's your favorite vegetable? Cabbage, I know. Your fucking basket case.
uh,
Yeah, but that's why I say, you gotta watch out who you make decisions with. When you're a celebrity, whether you're a normal person, you gotta watch. Look what can come back to bite you. We're in the era where everybody's getting outed for things they may or may not have done. We're in a sensitive time, yet everybody wants to know everything about everyone and still get mad when the opinions aren't what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? When those opinions aren't what you want to hear, what you agree with, everybody all of a sudden gets ideological
no,
about where they stand about things. So, bro, if Adam wants to let his wife get down on camera and pimp her out, so what? That's his prerogative. Strong pound. If Act don't want to admit he got a shrimp dick and all he
what
can
about
do
his
is
boy
pay
though?
for pee, yo,
What,
strong
what,
pound.
what about his boy Little Boom?
What?
What his boy Little Boom?
I don't know the situation. Explain their situation. I don't know their situation.
Long story short, Act has not really close, but like one of his homeboys, Little Boom, he be like in the chat and all that stuff.
Okay.
Well, there's video of him in like a Walmart,
Okay.
pretty much, pretty much, allegedly, even though it's like on camera, him like slightly touching like young girls and taking pictures of girls like with the phone, like
Oh, niggas do that.
like,
Niggas do that. I
but,
didn't know that.
but pretty much that's what
He's being a pervert.
he got a charge with. I think battery from what he
Yeah,
said.
no, you can't mess with a dude that got that's a pervert. You can't mess with perverts.
Pretty much Act had to like denounce Lil Boom, like kick him out of the academy and all that stuff, even though he
Listen, you guys really gotta get this shit straight, bro. I gotta watch my words.
was.
Kids, kids is always a no touch boundary. Kids are always a no go zone, and forcing just like taking advantage is always a no go zone. Um, but there are places where your freaky ass can be freaky. You know what I'm saying? Like your freaky ass can be freaky. Like I said, kids and all shit's extra, but your freaky ass can go to a whorehouse. Your freaky ass can pay for some pee, pay for some SNS, B and S, B. What's it called?
BDSM.
There you can. There's shows. There's places where you can get your freaky on.
And
With the little kid shit,
yeah, this
I just
happened
think you
in
gotta kill
Florida,
yourself.
in Ocala.
If you find little kids attractive, you gotta die. You gotta kill yourself. It's a because you're gonna hurt somebody. You're gonna hurt somebody. You're gonna hurt
The,
somebody for the rest of their lives because if you can't control yourself, if you can't control, like if you like little kids and you can't control yourself, then you should die. Let me rephrase it that way. If you keep your monster in, you don't go out, you try your best, you then you know what? Hey, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you that you go through that, that you can't help it. I do. I genuinely feel bad that you can't fucking help that you like little kids. It's fucking nasty. It's nasty. Like or you have to force yourself on women. I'm sorry. I feel bad for you. But on the other end, if you can't control these habits, just go jump off a building because you're just gonna create something worse than you going forward. There's no place for you in humanity. There's no place for people that do things to little kids. There's no place for people that molest people. There's no place for those people. And I don't know why we play these games. I don't know why the LBG, whatever. I don't know why groups of people play games in defending these people. Nasty culture should not be defended. Nasty culture should be exposed for what it is. It's nasty culture. Unless you're going to make a dollar out of it like Whack 100. Whack 100 got mad nigga sex tapes. He got Oscar De La Hoya, got Nipsey Hussles. Whack 100, the businessman. You know what I mean? He got mad different. He got people's nasty. And what happens? Because they want to keep their nastiness in the closet. They pay him. They pay the money for these fucking things. So think about this. There's a world where you could be nasty, but if you're gonna expose yourself as being nasty, you gotta prepare for the scrutiny. And sometimes it's a legal aspect. Sometimes you get kicked out of a group of people. Oh, he's not with us no more. We don't agree with his. But then sometimes it's a legal issue. You go to jail and you throw your entire opportunity out the window for what? For what? To take a picture and go. You know what it is too. It's like I said. They can't help it, nigga. They get the rush off of not getting caught. Off of putting the camera there. Off of I'm on the train one day, B, on a crowded 7 train coming from Manhattan, and there's a. That's why I said people do that because I saw it for myself. I'm in the corner just chewing a piece of gum, looking at my phone, and pick my head up, and there's a guy across from me, and he's filming the girl across from him. He's filming her. Indian guy, old Indian man. I know he had the red dot on his head. He had the thick mustache. Unless he was posing as an Indian guy, that was an Indian guy. Filming her, and I'm like, and I said it out loud. Miss, you know this dude? She's like, no. I'm like, he's filming you, and he panics. She's like, oh my god. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Get the fuck off the train. Get off the train. He got off the very next stop. That's why I say people do that. Like, that's nasty. But it's the rush. It's the rush of not getting caught. It's the rush of being there. It's the rush of getting, oh, they don't know I'm recording them. And then when they go home, they get even more in depth with themselves. They blow it up on a 75-inch TV, and they're looking at it like, oh, she don't know. Going through 150 photos of women and people that he recorded through the day, and he's over here, oh, at home loving it. He's sick. He's sick. He got problems. I feel bad for those people. But you gotta kill. They gotta die. Because now he's on the train, and he just made a victim out of this poor woman. You know how many women he probably got not even knowing that they're being recorded? That's fucked up.
or shared to some website.
Or shared to some website that they'll never find. They'll never find because they don't look at porn. They don't look at this. They don't look
encrypted.
And these niggas, yo, that's fucked up. That's real fucked up. Like I be feeling like, yo, when I watch porn and it says like a POV video or something like that, I could tell when that girl knows she wasn't getting recorded. She know. You could tell either they never look back, or I've seen a chick look at the camera and cover her eyes real quick. Like, what are you doing, homie? Why are you secretly recording this chick and posting it? It's one thing if you want to be a dirty dick nigga and save it in your phone. That's just dirty dick nigga. That's on you. But that's what you and God. But if you posted it, nigga, that's what you got, and now you violated her privacy. People don't deserve for you to violate their privacy, yo. Like, that's why I say, man, like I can't harp on it enough. That Adam shit was fucked up. You're supposed to be my homie, bro. Violated my privacy. You talked about my fucking manhood to the world just to get more likes and clicks. That's the world we live in, though, bro. Like, it's sad. There's no loyalty in podcasting and culture. There's no loyalty in entertainment. There's no loyalty in business. In the hip hop, there's no loyalty in my opinion.
Nope.
Niggas is just out for whatever can get them ahead and get them the most views. And then when you think about it, they're in a pretty great space. Anonymity is their protection. The people buying their stuff and the people making them more famous are also the people that'll never get to them. A super fan paying $400 or $500, I'm never gonna get to you. Paying the $5 a month subscription, I'm never gonna get to you, unless I go for a fucking meet and greet. But then I have to time it where you're live podcasting, and I can. And as a guy that I know, everybody wants to see me, wants to be around me, wants to talk with me, have questions, say their opinion.
Adam pretty much turned academics into academics.
Oh, he, and and again, now you're getting notoriety for being an embarrassment. Your chick makes you an embarrassment. Your little D makes you embarrassment. Like, when that nigga said, I'll put my shit out right here on camera, I was like, no, you won't. Yo, I'm sitting there listening to his live, and I'm like, no, you won't. You was with Selena Powell, who has been on camera mad times taking mad D. I know, I've seen a lot of the scenes. She's an industry hoe, and you're the only ninja that don't got a sex tape with her. That says a lot. That means you're very insecure. Because if you can do one sex, think about this. Call a spade a spade. Even though her sex tape is only, it's legendary, she only did one. Kim K only had to do one.
Yep.
These bitches, these niggas, they got OnlyFans now. Yep. Multiple sex scenes, and they're famous. They're celebrities. Yep. Tiger, they're celebrities. Of dollars. They're celebrities.
Tens of millions of dollars.
They're already celebrities, and they have to go ahead and expose themselves that way in order to double down and get even more money.
Or have some type of fan base going.
But or the fan, the clout, the clicks.
Yeah, like when the music's not hitting, like, oh, let me get this bitch to suck my dick.
And like I said, they're protected because they don't have to pop out all the time. They pop out when they want to pop out. Like, that's the one thing that I do get mad at Ack about. That
what?
He ain't in the streets, but he thinks he has the right to talk always about the street. What makes him any different from Adam? Vlad. They're not different. If you ain't in the war and you ain't in the shits and you ain't on the streets and trying to do something about it or witness it, like, Vice used to be a dope fucking program. These motherfuckers would go to every country, be in the shits. People with the mask on and the glasses and a big M16, they be in the shits. Vice used to be in the, those are reporters. If you do it from your chair and you just fucking studying all day on what other people have been doing and what the news is, and now you go ahead and report it, and not to say you're not talented. It takes talent to come across on the camera and be engaging, and audience and people wanting to see you and telling the story. Biggie Smalls is fucking dope for telling stories and rap. Everybody, he's a great storyteller. Telling stories, it's not an easy talent to do. It's not. So salute to him for that. But at the same time, he ain't in the streets, and that's always going to be the scrutiny about him. That nigga, you ain't on the ground, you ain't on the boots. Whenever you want to go out, the first thing you want to do is how you talk about you shoot a nigga. How you sleep with mad, I sleep with mad guns under my bed. And I always got the Glock. Oh, wait, you got the Glock on you, but I guess not at home when your homies are there and a chick is getting raped in the back. Or when you get $500,000 though. Where's the Glock at?
But then you put that in the universe and now you're pretty much giving them a
That's
blueprint.
Another thing.
You're giving them a blueprint, so now they know.
That's another thing.
All right, we know he got the guns best. All
That's
right,
another thing.
You get a gun. Everyone get a gun. As soon as you open the door, start shooting.
And that's a. What do you call that? That's a phrase though. Yeah. That's a phrase though.
What?
For him saying I always got the gun on. That means all right, nigga. We know you always got it tucked. Hit this nigga with a car. You know what I mean? We know you always got it tucked. They're gonna get to him another way. Like, I kind of think Shay Glizzy's an op. How could she not be an op?
Yep.
Stole all that money, sends his picture out, and tries to embarrass him.
You took her back after she already did you foul, and you're still kind of keeping her around. Did y'all really even break up? Are they even broken up officially?
Yo, last time I heard Wax, Adam and Wax speaking about it, where Adam was like, nah, nigga, they back together, and Wax got nervous and hit this nigga. Yo, you back with her? Yeah, nigga, I think he take her back, bro. No, look how he was. Look how. Did you see his response to Adam? Look how he was kind of like. He didn't even bring her up. He didn't even bring her up. He didn't. He's like, yo, bro, your chick sent the picture to them. Why you getting mad at them? Why are you making a whole thing getting mad at them, saying you're gonna come for their top, come for their neck? And why you getting mad at them? He was like, oh, nigga, when your girl was on your, when your wife was on your knees, and all them niggas about to run a train on her, who saved her? Exposing Lena, like, and even if that's a lie, we could believe that because she's a porn star. So if the dollar amount is high enough, she will get trained down by 8 different. She likes it. She likes getting fucked. It's okay. She likes getting fucked on camera. It's okay. Now, if you my man's, does that give you a right to talk about it? Does that give you a right to say your wife is a fucking slore? She'll take 8 different dicks, and if it's $1 million on the table, I guarantee she'll take 2 more and make it 10. Is it wrong to say that Leonard do a bukake for $1 million? Nah, it's not wrong to say. Is it wrong because my friend says it? Who's the judge? That's why I say they're in a weird situation. Adam is like a god.
They made like
Adam is a
allegedly
god.
$8 million off that.
I believe it. I believe it, bro. Like, I think that there's only a wall that we don't see because we're not in that world. It's just sex. I go home with you at the end of the day. You're my wife. We make business arrangements and deals and all this shit. Hey, this is just part of the way we make money. That's why I say I don't downplay what he's doing. I just say, shit, it's scary that people in positions of power have the power to influence the next generation coming up. Could you imagine your 16-year-old daughter coming up to you with a formula to get rich and paid, but it has to do with her exposing her body? Daddy, I want to show my toes on OnlyFans. What? What are you talking about? I noticed that you can get paid. I noticed you can get money. I'm not showing nothing else, but look, we can make money. They don't have to know it's my toes. They don't have to know I'm 16. They don't have to. Let's make money. Help me out. Now you then a dad, and you're like, all right, the bitch ain't lying, but this is my daughter. Where does that line get drawn for success over morale? Where does the line get drawn to determine who are you to tell me what my morale limit or bar should be? Who are you to tell me how much I should allow people to see, be exposed to of my life if it's profitable to me? If I'm fucking making money, getting successful, who are you to tell me how bad what I'm doing is? And that's why Adam's a GOAT. He's figured that formula out. Who are you to tell me? Who are you? And that doesn't go for just anybody. Cause there's people that have certain things that like, yo, like, what are you kidding me? That's my wife. That's sacred. That's mine. I love her to death. No other man can put their hands all up in her, on her, her kisses, her love, all. That's my daughter seeing my wife get banged by 4 different dudes. Now my daughter's gonna go. Some people think like, yo, like, and then there's other people's like. That's why I say, yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we see in like 20 years, Adam loses his mind and starts a cult. You're gonna be surprised? You're gonna be surprised if there's not the Adam 22 cult with him? What? You didn't? Have you seen the show Twin Flames?
No.
On Netflix?
No.
Yo, there's this fucking guru couple, a guy and a chick, and they're making people pay them to find their twin flames for them. So these two people, this couple claims that they got power, right? When you call them and you pay them, they have the power. Something tells them who your twin flame is. They're setting people up in homosexual and lesbian relationships who are heterosexual. A straight fucking woman is told that her twin flame is a fucking dyke chick in fucking the other side of the world, and she gotta go be with her. You gotta be with her. You gotta spend no, that's your twin flame. Whatever. You got another woman that they make her get with a criminal. who's like shady, who's like weird. Yo,
Is this based on real?
yeah, no, this is a real. No, this is a real. It's called Twin Flames. These are real people
Mm.
that were commanded by this couple. That this is the like. Imagine somebody saying, "You and me, God, we have to be together. You're my twin flame forever," and we never met. We never met, and now you're going to jail. You need bond, and they're telling me I gotta support you if I'm gonna have a happy life, and that's the way God wanted it. God wanted us two to be together. You're my twin flame. I gotta go do. Yo, these people are fucking crazy. This guru's crazy, literally. Like people, yo, people for love will do the stupidest thing. Let me see, twin
Wow,
flames. Doc.
that's crazy.
People for love will do the craziest things, bro. Escaping twin flames. Jeff and Shayla Divine.
Oh, that's already like scary. Jeff and Shayla Devine,
Yo, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga's face.
and they look like
Nigga, but
regular-ass
that
weird-
yo,
they look like weirdos.
It was during the pandemic, and before yo, what they do is that they do Zoom calls. They have a group of people, and that's how they talk to you.
Did they ever like get in trouble or anything?
I think they did get in trouble. What is?
That's almost cult like at that point. You command.
Yeah, but
people to
it's
do-
not. It's not because it's consensual.
Mm.
I'm paying you for a service.
Mm.
It's not cult like. I'm paying you for a service. If you're signed up for it, you're signed up for it. That's on you.
Mm.
Look. You want to hear this?
But
Throughout the Escaping Twin Flames, throughout the Escaping Twin Flames, that's a documentary. These regular classes were shown as one of the main ways Jeff and Shayla pushed people to do their bidding and kept control over them. Jeff was
that's a
shown
cult.
Jeff was shown often becoming more demanding and aggressive towards the members. When they didn't immediately follow his advice, these classes cost thousands of dollars to attend, with the everything package costing $8,888.
It's a very specific number.
Yo, this
And then
Jeff and Charlotte have since expanded their Twin Flames universe to include ways for members to become coaches in the Twin Flames Ascension School,
but
a
yeah,
cookbook
that's a
that
fucking cult.
a cookbook that alleges the perfect diet to live in a twin flame union.
Oh, now you changing
The
people's
mind-
diet? That's a cult, man.
The mind of alignment process that they allege helps fix trauma.
Look at
and
him.
Even a new religion.
Can you look at
called
that guy and say like, yo, he can help find me
the
somebody
Church
else?
of the Union.
Can you look at him and say like, yo, that guy's gonna help me find love?
Yo, my nigga. Yo, you know what he would say? He would say you gotta be submissive to your. He would tell women you gotta give him fellatio 4 times a day. You gotta have sex with him X amount of times. You have to. That's your twin flame. This is what you have to do. Yeah, and he would talk about it and joke about it. Here, let me see if I could get.
I mean, if I'm paying $8,880 for this,
Let me see if I could get a clip of him.
you
Let me see.
better.
Uh,
You better. That's crazy. Cults is like crazy now, man. They're getting more refined.
yeah, but if you wanted to make a religion right now, you couldn't.
If you probably did, probably call it the Twin Flame cult. Which probably, I mean, Twin Flames already sounds like a cult. Because once you start commanding others to like change like who they are, like
Here,
their diet.
listen.
This is a scene from it. There you go. Took my child. Look how it opens.
Listen.
That's the trailer.
For 3 years. Most of this great wealth comes directly from teaching others how to have beautiful, healthy, loving, romantic relationships.
I know it's a podcast, so we got to talk.
He sounds
Twin
crazy.
Flames, look it up.
I was just missing my true love.
You too can have harmonious union.
Okay.
People that I can relate to and I can trust. We had 38,000 people in the group.
30,000
paid.
paid. Look,
They're saying things
wait,
like,
I
Look,
got
look.
for the ultimate love of your life.
What Jeff and
That
Shelley
poor
do
girl with the
has nothing to
glasses?
do with love. It's
Through hell, bro. Poor girl went through hell. They forced her to be with this older nigga that was like 10 years older than her.
twin flame, and this is your union.
Jeff taught us to pursue our twin flames at all costs. When I spoke up about how I was feeling, I got shunned by Jeff and Shalia.
Andrew's lying. Andrew's lying.
Liar.
Wow.
or masculine egregore.
He was turning women into men and men into women, saying no, you're really supposed to be a girl or you're really supposed to be a guy.
So he was giving them like transgender tips.
At the man seat, the image of Christ was actually me, the second coming, not Jesus, the first coming.
This guy thought he was Jesus
I'm
Christ.
done.
That's
I'm
it.
done.
That's it.
I'm done. I'm done.
That's a.
I'm done with him.
That is a cult. That's a cult.
I'm done.
So 30,000 members times 800.
No, not all of them
8,000.
paid for the $8,000 package.
All right, let's just say
Let's just say-
hypothetically.
Nigga, let's just all right. That was at the time. That was only at the time. 30. This documentary is
so-
like 2 years old, a year old.
Oh, this is all recent. This is all within the
They
past
have
3-4
a part
years.
2 to it though. That just that came out not too long ago, still expressing the concerns of this fucking cult.
All right, so if there was 30,000 members, and if hypothetically they paid $8,888, you know how much they would have ran off with?
$400,000. What?
$266 million.
That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I think you did your math wrong.
30,000.
Oh, 30,000. 38,000.
Oh, it's 38,000?
38,000.
Okay, let's switch that up. Hold up.
38,000
30
times 8,888.
8,808. 337 million. Hypothetically.
If everybody paid the $8,000.
Because I see their Zoom. They're not living like they're 300 million.
Well, you know, no. That's the trick, though. They want. I think they got their own compound and all that shit now too.
That's cult. That's Waco
He
shit.
took the money. He took the money and he built his own big like monastery or some shit like that.
That's what happened at Waco.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Nah,
that's a cult.
Everybody, go watch Twin Flames so you know what to look out for. Yo, I love watching those shows though. How to become a cult. I love all that shit.
I just saw like the top 10.
You don't think
top
Rogan's a
5
cult leader?
Huh?
You don't think Rogan's a cult leader on the low?
Rogan?
That nigga, yo, bro.
He has influence, but you don't be like, hey, everybody.
Oh yeah, nah, he don't make the action. But have you ever really seen him with his wife?
I mean, the wife probably don't want to be on
Have
camera.
you ever really seen him with? Have you ever really seen his wife?
Mhm.
You know who he's married to, right?
Who?
He's married to a woman. What's the name? It's not El DeBarge.
That's a man.
No, there was a rap group. There was a R&B group back in the day.
Mhm.
One of the husbands died in a car accident.
Mhm.
He's married to that guy's wife.
Mm.
Rogan has a daughter. Rogan has a stepdaughter
Wait, hold on.
from that guy.
Let me see.
I forget what's the name of the group.
Jessica Ditzel.
Yeah, but
She's a former cocktail waitress.
nah.
They have 2 daughters.
Nah.
So is that one?
Yeah. Wait, yeah.
Wait, hold up. There you go. Oh, it's Jessica Ditzel.
There you go.
She's a comedian. They married around 2009.
H-Town singer. There you go. Dino Connor.
H-Town singer?
Yeah. That's who she's the wife of. Look. That's who she's the ex-wife of. I think he died in a car accident or some shit like that.
Dean O'Connor?
Yeah. That's crazy. Small world, right? Fucking, and you never see her though. That's why I be thinking like, what Rogan be doing? She don't do interviews. She don't talk. She don't do nothing. She just sits there and basks in his hundreds of millions of dollars every day.
Yeah, he died in an automobile accident in January 28th. That's coming up, 2003.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah, he has a stepdaughter. They had a daughter from from that first marriage.
Each thing, yeah, he was young. It don't even say. Let me see. Don't really.
A late night, watching back
Oh, he did demos
when
for
you
2
make
Live Crew.
good
Oh,
love.
he was under Luke Records. Uncle Luke.
Listening to some Marvin Gaye all night long.
Oh,
Said you want
said
that
Dino
old
Carter.
thing back.
but it says Dino Carr was killed along with his girlfriend in an automobile accident.
So don't you?
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole rabbit hole.
Good
right there
love
in
and
itself.
rockin', knockin' boots all night long.
All right, just
Yeah.
speaking of which, you ever heard of the group
Making love
No
until you're
Question?
tired to
Remember the group No Question?
break it
I don't know if
down.
you remember this group No Question.
Maybe, yeah.
They were kind of like
Come on.
Philly
Come on.
they were like the
Not your
Philly
back.
version of Drew Hill.
Okay.
And they only had one album.
Cause when I do, just me and you, it'll feel so right.
Yeah. That's when they were hitting like weird notes and stuff.
Uh,
So
Give me some good
just to close it out,
love. Somebody
I
rockin'
got on
rockin' the
Spectrum.
boots.
I'm the New Yorker of the week.
Oh yeah, show you on channel 1.
Yep.
Show you on channel 1, baby.
Yep.
Congratulations. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. That was really dope.
That was really dope. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I'm like, yo, I've heard this story so many times. He's telling the truth. It's real.
Wow.
It's
You
real.
thought I was lying?
You know what I'm saying?
You thought I was lying at some
Be
point?
up there, be like, oh, listen, a yo-yo just fell from the sky one day and just hit me in my head, and I knew it was for me.
Oh, you guys gonna switch up right then and there? Especially on TV, on live TV, where nigga recorded. This is the rest of my life. That lives in the internet. I can't even if I was like I can't like I gotta continue with the lie.
Yo,
the
but
rest
see,
of my life.
look, this is my point though. When you ninjas try to charge this nigga for a feature,
Oh God.
think about how he was on channel 1 new. That's that when you first turn the TV on. You know what it is though? Niggas
You
don't
can
have
pull it up. You can pull
niggas
it
don't
up.
have cable like that no more.
It's on my Instagram. I put the whole
Niggas
video
don't
there.
niggas don't have cable like that no more. So niggas don't be getting to see.
Yo, I got hit up just yesterday by somebody saying that they saw me on New York One.
You know what I'm
This whole
saying?
week it's been like crazy. I got hit up. I got mad love. I put it on my Instagram. I
But
put it on
why
my
everyone
YouTube too.
hates DJ Academics?
I show the whole world how broke you rappers are and what's really going on. And
Yeah, okay. I show the whole world how broke you rappers are. Yeah, you're right. I am broke.
What was I here for?
But
Oh, right here.
it was.
What's your password?
I actually don't know. You gotta go to my YouTube. It's on my YouTube.
It says your password's incorrect. Wait, I can't click this.
No, because you gotta like be logged in for it.
What the fuck?
You can go on my YouTube. This is like my first long form video.
Make shit
Because
different.
it's under my sister's account. It's a long story there.
may seem like a toy of the past, but with new gravity-defying
Oh, I gotta give a shout out to Brian Melford and Christy Lee for like doing Christy Lee Newberger.
New burger.
I think Newberger. So she's the one that did all the video stuff, and she's the one that gave me all the questions and stuff.
after struggling with
Oh yeah.
he found a creative relief through his orange
So,
Duncan Imperial.
We're in Peace Loving Yo-Yos. That shirt's coming out soon.
Now
I'm gonna drop it on my
he's
birthday.
sponsored, and with a yo-yo company of his own, Pickett has traveled the globe showing off his moves. But it's here.
I hate when people ask me about that yo-yo. I told it's like about 100 times. Well, what's that glory yo-yo? For like a year. You know, there is a space now. I'm glad I got a haircut before I did this. No, because there's a story about how this wasn't even gonna happen, believe it or not, because I was lazy.
It's a chance for more than 500 members to
Well,
show
shout
off
out to them.
their
They
skills
competed in their first New York State. Some of those kids right there.
You see them first like try to struggle a little bit, but then like probably after
He's doing popping fresh. That's what that trick is called.
to the level of what I'm doing, and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I would have had that, you know, many years ago. But I'm glad it's happening now for these kids.
Pickett's main goal is to create a
That's
space
Rayon
for
Prakash.
kids
He's
to feel
really dope
welcome
kid. I like that kid. He's really dope. That's Daniel Deezy's a legend. The yo-yo community. He's really dope. He's part of I think Monkey Finger. One of those two. I forgot what brand he's part of. Shout out to Brian Melford. He's also rocking Peace Loving yo-yos.
Brian Melford connected with Pickett through social media, thrilled to see somebody who looked like him sharing the same pastime. Now they work
He's the one that
together
actually
to
sponsored
show
me to be a part of this.
everyone yo-yo tricks, from the original moves to the modern twists.
There's a yo-yo lane for everyone. Yo-yo is one of the only things that anybody can participate in.
The yo-yo is always at the heart of it. Like I truly believe that yo-yoing could change the world. I want 8 billion people to have a yo-yo and to at least learn rock the baby.
For shooting kids' confidence to the moon with a little walk the dog, Richard Pickett is our New Yorker of the week. Pat Kernan, New York One.
That's just fire, bro.
Yeah, that was really dope.
Fire.
And believe it or not, that wasn't even gonna. It, because of my laziness, it almost didn't happen. Because I was at home in my bed, and Brian calls me. Brian Melford,
Uh-huh.
he calls me. It's like, hey, you going to club today? And I'm like, nah, like probably not. He's like, yo, but you gotta come, man. I'm like, why? It's like I can't explain it right now, but you gotta come, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna really appreciate coming to the club today. And I'm like, man, I really don't want to go. Like, I'm tired. So it was like raining that day too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? I was like, nah. And he started like egging real hard, like, dude, you have to come. But still not telling me what's going on.
Yeah, it's that's that shit though. You know that procrastination. You
I was,
said that procrastination was your like your little
and
chip on your shoulder you wanted to get rid of.
so so I was like, and then I was like, I don't know. And then he told me, it's like, yo, dude, I hit up New York One. You gotta come. They're gonna do a story just for you. And I'm like, fuck, now I gotta be it because Brian was the one that reached out to
This
them.
nigga was still fighting it. You
Oh,
wasn't gonna go.
I and at that point I wasn't gonna go still, but I was like, you know what? Brian took time out of his life to actually reach out to them so they could come and interview me for New York of the Week. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it because he did the hard part for me. Because where that Brookfield Place Mall is, there's no parking. You gotta pay to park everywhere.
Of course,
So it's like it took me
you
like
gotta show up there with a cab.
yeah, yeah. It's like it's because it's near Vesey Street. It's like near downtown.
You gotta take a cab.
So I ended up taking my car just so I could get there on time so I wouldn't be late. And as soon as it's like 2 hours, it's like $54, and when
Yeah,
the garage is there.
yeah.
So I'm like, F it, it's an interview. I'll get there. I get there, and I got there. The lady was just sitting there sitting down. So it's like, are you Richard Pickett? I'm like, yes, I'm Richard Pickett. And she introduced herself, very politely. How you doing? Like, I'm with New York One. We're gonna do an interview for you. And we shot like for about not that long, like about 45 minutes or so. And she stayed around a little bit, and then she left. And I that's what pretty much came about it. I brought my shirt. Brian told me previously he was gonna wear my Pizza of YOYO shirts because I gave him out previously. Little branding, little shameless plugs there, and
Nah,
that's
the
what
bigger
came
deal,
about it.
the bigger deal goes on your EPK. Like it goes
Yep.
on your, like you did the
Working on
Citizens
the
Bank.
working on the verification, get that blue check this year.
You know what I'm saying? You did the Citizens Bank. You're on New York One. Now, that's why I said, all you people charging this nigga for a feature, ask yourself, what have you been on? What are your accolades? Because if you just charging somebody based upon what you think your price is, unfortunately, your price is not. I don't think that you're always gonna get what you think you're worth. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
and then
Especially when somebody else has accolades to let it speak for itself, rather than just saying I'm worth this price because I said so.
and mind you, it's like I didn't get paid to be a part of that. Like they didn't charge me. Like I didn't pay like to be on the news. They organically
Nah,
reached out.
nigga,
Like most people, you know, but pay to be on like sometimes on these news things, and they charge pretty hefty. Like I looked up a few. I ain't gonna mention their names because I'm gonna be on them in the future. But there's one company that just do a segment on their show.
Most places are pay to play,
Yeah,
but there's the way you work around is that's why they say it's not what you know, it's who you know.
yeah,
You make your proper
yeah.
relationships with
I,
the right
I got
individuals.
on New York One because of somebody who I know, and he always looks out for me. He don't ask for money. He don't ask like for me to even hook him up with things or opportunities. He just does organically because he believes in me and what I bring for Yo-Yo One, especially in New York. Like he could just say like, oh, like if you put me on here, you gotta put me on this thing next, or like any opportunities you gotta throw on my way. Like he
No,
don't do
no,
that.
no, no. He just showed love.
Hey, he showed genuine love.
It was nothing more but love, like. But that's what like. Even you see that yesterday, like in Cradle's thing, like it was
Yeah, Credo
really,
had an event
it was
yesterday.
really genuine fucking love. You know what I mean? Like even I even got credit in his Wolfpack video.
And you weren't even a part of it.
Wardrobe, I provided the shirts.
Oh,
Nigga gave me credit.
mm.
I was touched. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Now that's your EPK.
He didn't exactly. He didn't have to do that. That's like shout out to you people that are just genuinely show love to.
I
to
just wish most of you New York rappers, New York influencers were like that.
if everybody was like that, then
We-
everybody would be prospering because there's so many
Yeah.
fans of what. There's more fans than there are people performers.
Yes.
So if you think about that, there's always somebody to please, make happy.
I can understand, like, okay, we live in New York. It's all about you got to, you scratch my back, I scratch your back, but there's a price tag to it. But when you organically show that true love, you will organically grow. You won't
Yeah.
be perceived
Yeah.
as like some
Love
fake
brings
dude.
love. Yeah.
Like I don't charge for features. I don't think I've ever like any feature that I've been on. I haven't honestly been that part of that many features in my life because they know I'll smoke the shit out of them. But I never
The only
charged
way
that crazy
I think
amount.
the only way that you can charge for a feature, man, is if you know that that they will prosper from your verse
And it-
being on that song.
And then most of the time, it's like
If you walk in the building and you worth $10,000, you can charge people
Yep.
because you're worth 10 grand every time
Yep.
you walk out. I'm not knocking people that charge. I'm saying give me a real
and it-
reason to pay.
and then sometimes I've done shows or I got asked by friends to do like certain opportunities, like for example, like New York Nico or Kosher Dills and stuff. I didn't even know I was getting paid. They'll be like, I'll do like wherever they want me to do yo-yo in or like some hip hop thing, and then I don't find out till like later on. They'll text me like, "Hey, what's your Cash App or what's your Venmo?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm getting paid for this? I didn't even know."
Yeah, nah, but again, you know what I'm saying? Those are genuine people. Like, you know, I get why you like Creator won't throw another show with his like, because it takes a lot of money, and then depending on people to get to your show, like if I want to have 5 artists, I gotta I'm running late, I'm running this, I'm running. It's much more easier to just be on
And then,
mess with people that are guaranteed and always just trust in yourself.
and believe it or not, like you don't need like to reach out to NBC, ABC. Like if you want like PR, like believe it or not, a lot of them own like a lot of local news stuff that pretty much either charge for cheap or will do it for free because a lot of news reporters or journalists want to try to get their clout up as well. They're like almost in the same cottage where, oh, let me work. This is a brand new artist or this is a brand new creative. Let me get him a spotlight, and they want to write these amazing articles for their EPK
Some
as
people
well.
genuinely like their job. Yeah.
Yes.
Some people genuinely like the job of
like if it's like NBC, and then there's like News 12. Like News 12 has some subsidiary like local newses that are attached to like like there's ABC, and then there's like ABC New York, ABC
Yeah,
LA.
yeah.
Somebody there
Yeah.
that's like an upcoming journalist. If you just pitch them idea, where you look up there like Prince and
Not only that, it
interviews,
makes them look good too.
makes them look great. Like
What? They found something new. They found something. It's our job to be available.
yes,
You got to be available to these opportunities. You got to, like you got up off the couch, you jumped in the car, fuck it. You got to
and
be
I appreciate
available for
Brian
these
Melford egging me
Shout
on
out
to
to
do
Brian,
that.
yo, salute to you, bro. We need people like you. Shout out to Cradle.
Shout out to
Need
Kratos,
more
shout
people
out to
like
Brian
you.
Melford.
We need people
Christy,
that
Newberger.
show love to people that give them love.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you get drained when you spread yourself thin trying to help everybody.
Yep.
But it feels you get refueled when somebody just randomly throws you a bone.
Yep.
And yo, here. For
that-
what? Just being you.
There's 2 events going on this week.
Talk to him and then walk us out.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, there's an event by this guy named Snowman. He goes by the Snowman,
He got that snow, man.
but he's like a very talented like graffiti artist. That's like dope. I met him like at Nico's party, and he's doing a collaboration with Modelo and the Brooklyn Nets. He's having like a custom varsity jacket, like he's selling them. I don't know if it's at like the Barclays or something, but it's Tuesday night. I think he hasn't announced what the location was, but it's gonna be dope, and I'll pull up there for a minute. And then Wednesday, there's a Digilog event. Anybody can pull up to that one. Shy is like he's coming. I don't know if you know Shy is like, but he's like a rapper too. He's featured on several of my albums. They're throwing an event too. It's like a networking event from like 6 to 9. That's gonna be dope. And Digilog, shout out to Drew for the Digilog. You get a lot of New York creators and musicians and rappers and singers to be a part of. Like his collective, the collective of the New York talent, is there. I'm gonna be there, and they're all free events. They're not like stuff you gotta pay. You just show up. And I know Ari's gonna be at like the Snowman one. So
Okay.
can't wait to chill with him and talk with him again and stuff. That's gonna be dope. So yeah, it's gonna be a couple more events, and Yeah, I'm just gonna be in the tuck,
But
working
you-
on
you- you-
music,
You
working on.
send me the flyer. Maybe I'll join you on one of the two.
All right, got you. And
Hey, my G, walk them out. Walk them out.
so, thank you all for watching. You know, as always, please like and subscribe. We here try to give you this amazing content every week as we.
Let's
and,
go.
And peace, love, and goes to you all.
Axe, stop putting out dick pics.
And I got to dump.
I got to